Hello world, my name is Dennis, and in today's video we're going to be checking out the Inkee Gold Crow video light system. Let's get into it, guys. Welcome back, everyone. So we saw a little bit of what this little bad boy can do. In this video, we're going to do a brief overview of the features. We're going to do a quick unboxing and then also test it out just to see how this thing functions. Now, a little side note is that Inkee actually sent this unit for me to test out and review. And it's not the first time they've sent something out to me to test out. A while back, they actually had me test out the Inkee Falcon gimbal, which is a little tiny gimbal made specifically for little action cameras like a GoPro. Now, I did a cool video on that, tested it out, and it turned out to be a really awesome piece of equipment. So if you'd like to check out that video, I'll link it up above there. Inkee is a really cool company that makes innovative yet budget-friendly video and photography equipment options. So definitely check them out. Now, with that being said, Inkee is not paying me in any way, shape, or form to give a positive review on this little light unit here. They're merely just allowing me to test it out, review it, and share my thoughts with you guys. But without further ado, let's go over the features, let's do an unboxing, and let's test this little bad boy out. All right, so features. Now, I've experimented and played around with this little bad boy for a little bit, but for the sake of being accurate, I'm going to read off the Inkee product information sheet thing here. The Gold Crow video light system comes in two different models, the daylight model and also the bi-color temperature model. It is a compact, light, and bright system capable of constant power output at any color temperature. The Gold Crow video light features an included lampshade, and that mounts directly onto the light. Now, that mount can actually be transformed into a Bowen's mount, so you can actually fit on a bunch of different types of mounts and lampshades. The Gold Crow video light has a built-in 142 watt-hour battery. It can be used for about 2 hours under the full power of 60 watts. The Gold Crow video light supports up to 100 watts of fast charging. It charges via USB-C, and it only takes about 2 hours to fully charge. The Gold Crow also supports up to 100 watts of discharging, which means it can charge all kinds of electronic devices. The Gold Crow video light features a universal control ring, which can control the brightness, color temperature, and various lighting effects found in the Gold Crow video light. So we have a mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, mode 4, there's a mode 5. You'll see the icons are showing you something different. 7, 8, 9, 10. The Gold Crow video light features NTC intelligent active cooling. The built-in turbo negative pressure fan and graphene radiator, along with the NTC chip, ensure that the temperature of the Gold Crow video light is at normal working temperature. That was hard to say. The Gold Crow video light is well built, it is very rugged, it's small, it's lightweight, it's also waterproof, very durable, and it's about the size of a regular water bottle. Now, although the Gold Crow video light system is waterproof, the little USB-C port is not. So they do include this little rubber gasket thing that you have to plug in there. So just be careful and don't get that wet. You need to have that plug in there for your Gold Crow to be waterproof. Okay, cool. So that's it. Let's do an unboxing now. Let's get to the couch. Okay, welcome to the unboxing portion of the video, guys. So I have 3 boxes here that Inkee sent me. One is gonna be the Gold Crow video light. The other is gonna be a little mount handle. And then I believe this is a charger. Let's start with the good stuff first. So we are greeted with an instruction manual, like a quick setup guide. We get a cool little drawstring carry bag, so very nice. Now let's go to this box here on the side. So we got a couple items. So in here we get a USB-C charger, and then we get the included lampshade, which is pretty awesome. And then we got the light itself. Inkee Gold Crow. There's the back. Now I believe this is the bi-color light. I'm actually using the daylight Gold Crow light to actually help light this scene. I'm using my ring light for the focal, and then I'm using the Gold Crow daylight lamp on the side there. So anyways, here is the light itself, or the front of the light. And then this is the little mount that transforms into a Bowen mount for your other lampshade and light box accessories. So we might as well throw this on there. So it's just a little, there's like a little latch there. I don't know if you can see this, but just throw it on there and then lock it in. There we go. Yep, once it's down, it's locked. Pretty nice. Here is the control ring, which we'll go over a little bit. There are no other buttons or controls or dials, just this ring. So then you'll be able to adjust your brightness and then temperature. It's all being controlled by this little control ring. And then you also have your USB-C plug. Allows you to charge the light and also utilize the light as a power brick. These little vents, this must be where the fan is. Inkee has put in like a little fan and like a radiator to help cool it down while it's running. All along the base here, or whatever, barrel, there's 1/4-inch thread. So you can throw that on any like tripod mount. Yeah, so pretty cool. I like this. So this is, I believe, an upgraded charger. So we have USB-C to USB-C. So I don't know, maybe this will help me charge up my camera. And then this looks very similar to like an Apple power brick. It just looks more legit. It's got the flip down prongs there, USB-C. And then the last piece is the HD1 grip mount. Oh wow, this thing is metal. They did not cheap out on any of the stuff here. So it looks very similar to something you'd get from Small Rig. Like that's the level of quality. Like it's all metal. It's got little finger grips. You can adjust this, pretty cool. And then it's got little teeth there. I don't know if you can see, to lock it down. It's pretty awesome. And then thumb screws. You could mount this to the 1/4-inch like tripod mount kind of things. There's the tripod 1/4-inch hole, and then there's these little 2 slots or holes on the side there that goes directly with those. So I'm basically just gonna match it up here, line up the holes, and screw it in. Cool, we have a nice cool little grip here. And if I wanted to, I could press the button there and adjust the angle. And it locks into place because of those teeth. Nice. Turn it on, boom, look at that. Professional lighting right there. That's awesome. I like it. All right, so we went over the features of the Inkee Gold Crow video light. We unboxed it. Now let's test this little bad boy out. I'm going to test this out in just random scenarios where I feel like I would be using them. Please keep in mind that I am not a professional. I do this YouTube stuff and Instagram stuff as a hobby. I do it for fun. So yeah, please keep that in mind. And hopefully it'll kind of give you an idea of what it would be like utilizing this in your particular setup. Let's get to it. Okay, so I have 2 of the Inkee Gold Crow video lights set up, along with my camera. I'm gonna shoot a Instagram video, probably about 50, maybe 55. This is the bicolor. So I have set the temperature to 5500 Kelvin, trying to match it to the daylight one. So this one probably about 55 or so. But that's the setup. 2 Inkee Gold Crows in my little area there, and we'll see how it turns out.
My mom told me to.
Just finished filming the unboxing portion of the video, and there's my ring light that was giving me the primary light to my setup there. But then I was using the Inkee Gold Crow daylight light. Oh, it's very bright, sorry. But this is my setup. I was just utilizing the 1/4 inch tripod mounts here, and just have it on this goofy tripod here, and just pointed it down just to get me a little bit more light on the scene. So there's it off, and the battery's dying because I've had it on for a few hours now. But yeah, it's really simple. You just adjust your brightness. It'll give you your battery life, percentage, wattage, the time, so I have 24 minutes, the mode. So we'll go into more detail about this, but yeah, pretty simple. And then when I want to turn it off, I just twist it all the way to 0 and then lock it, and now it's off. Because Inkee sent me both of them, the bicolor and then also the daylight. I'm actually using the daylight Gold Crow light to actually help light this scene. I'm using my ring light for the focal, and then I'm using the Gold Crow daylight lamp on the side there. So anyways, okay, so I have my setup here. I don't know if you can see, but I have my camera. I have Inkee Gold Crow video light there, and then I have second Inkee Gold Crow video light there. And what I'm trying to do is, in order to utilize and test these lights out, there's certain like Spider-Man pictures that I want to try to replicate. So I'm going to try and do that with these lights. I'm going to get changed, and we'll see what we can do. All right. Okay, so even though those aren't perfect, I'm happy with how some of those turned out. Utilizing these lights, as I said, I'm not a light guy, I'm not a photography guy, so this is all me just kind of learning as I go. I had to make some modifications. The way I shoot photos normally is shooting with aperture priority at like the highest aperture, but because I had to crank up the shutter speed because I was moving, I had to adjust. I had to crank up the shutter speed, I had to increase the light. So, you know, utilizing lights like these Gold Crow video lights from Inkee, it's really kind of, I feel like I'm learning, and in a way I'm kind of stepping up my game, so that's really cool. Trying to cosplay is one thing, but then also trying to take photos is another, but then also trying to take the photos yourself and plan everything out. Oh man, but yeah, super fun. I love these things. All right, so there you have it, guys. The Inkee Gold Crow video light system. Now, I personally think that this thing is really cool. Like I said earlier in the video, Inkee makes a lot of innovative products, and you can definitely see that there's a lot of innovation built into this little tiny light package. A lot of features packed into here. My 3 favorite things of this Inkee Gold Crow is, number 1, the build quality. This thing is built like a tank. It's a beast. Not only that, it's waterproof. So that's a big, big plus. If you're filming on location and you're gonna be in the elements, it's gonna be windy and dusty, or it's gonna be sprinkling on you or raining, or you're gonna get splashed on by the ocean. This thing is awesome, so that's really, really cool. The second feature I love are those built-in light modes. I don't really have anything that can do that, that can like mimic like a TV playing in the background, or lightning, random stuff like that. I don't have equipment that I can do that with, you know, aside from doing it in post. Having something that can do it in camera, you know, through the light, that's really, really cool. And also, aside from the different video modes, I love specifically the bicolor model. I love being able to control the brightness of the light as well as the color temperature. That's really a godsend when you are trying to light the scene. You want to be able to have full control on the way you're going to film it. So having that in here is amazing. My third favorite feature of this little bad boy is the ability to charge, to use it as a power bank via the USB-C plug right there. So you can, you know, if you're on location and you're filming and, oh shoot, my camera's dying, the battery's dying, you could just hook it up to this thing, plug it in, and this will charge it up. Not only is this your light, but it's your power brick or your power bank also. So yeah, I mean, having all of that packed into this little light system is really cool. Like I said, Inkee is an amazing company. They make a lot of innovative stuff and they make it, you know, budget friendly for all of us. And so yeah, really awesome. So yeah, I definitely recommend the Inkee Gold Crow video light system. Again, there are two different variations of it. There is the bicolor, which is what I've mainly been testing it out. And then there's also the daylight, which I've actually been using to light my tapestry in the back there. So I've just had that running. Like I said, I prefer the freedom to adjust my brightness and color temperature. So I definitely prefer this guy, the bicolor. But yeah, the daylight is actually pretty awesome too. I've been using it. All right, so that's gonna do it for today's video, guys. Thank you again to Inkee for sending this out to me to test out and review. Thank you guys for sticking around and watching the video. I hope you found it helpful and enjoyable. Leave your comments and questions down below. I'd like to know if you guys are interested in this, or are there features that you think are lacking? Are there features that you feel are must-haves? But yeah, overall, like I said, I really like this thing. I definitely recommend it. Thank you guys for watching. Please leave your questions and comments down below. Please leave a like if this video helped you out or you enjoyed it. And as always, please think about subscribing. I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much. Love you guys. Bye.